guys, it's your boy FTO back again with another video. Yeah, what can I say? It's another boot review. My first boot review was on the CR7 Savage Beauties, which was pretty cool. Thank you to all you guys that have watched that. If you haven't, make sure you go and watch it and check it out. So I thought to myself, what should I do next? And I thought, you know what? It's only right, since they brought out the new colorway for the Messi 15.1s, which is the solar red, solar green, and black. Why don't I do a review on that? So that's what I'm doing today. Got what you get them in a nice, as you do with all the other colorways that come out the 15.1s, a nice kind of premium box. I think it's a really nice box compared to the nice CR7s, which just came in a standard orange box. Considering how much I paid, I would prefer the nicer box. But anyway, moving on. Shouldn't hold grudging. You get a nice bag, which has the Messi logo, which is nice, and then at the back here, you've got the Adidas football branding at the back. You're probably wondering, if you are, what this kind of green silver kind of design is. It's just a kind of mimic of the framework which is on the actual boot. So yeah, you'll see that in a minute. So let's put that there. And now, before I get into the boots, I'll just show you the box. Take these out quickly. They're really nice, but there's a story behind that. Actually, you also get this in the box, a little card. I don't know if you can see it. It says FG and AG. So, according to what Adidas think, they think you can use it on artificial grass, which is what the AG is, and then also on real grass, firm real grass, FG. So yeah, that's what that's about. Put that in the box, and then obviously the box itself, which I think is really well designed by Adidas. And then you've got a quote here by Messi: "I've won nothing until I've won everything." Now, if you live your life like that, you've got a good chance of becoming the next Messi. But yeah, that's a really nice quote, I think. And I think Messi, obviously the boots were designed and influenced by Messi, and I think he does live his life with that, because even though he's won so much and won so many titles, trophies, and so on, he still goes at it game after game. So yeah, well done Messi, top man. So let's go into the boots themselves now. I need to get better close to the box. I put this one, as I do in my previous video, here for you guys to look at, and I'll talk about the right boot since I'm actually right footed. Something like that. Let's get started now. As I said, it's the Messi 15.1s in the solar red, solar green, and black colorway. First thing which strikes your attention, got my attention, it hit me like lightning when I first saw it, is the massive, Messi branding which goes along the front of the actual boot. It goes from like red to like a lime green, and in the middle kind of a orangey kind of color. To be honest, when I first saw these, I was like, what are these? What has Adidas done to the Messi 15s? Because you've got that kind of metallic blue colorway in the first one, a white and blue one in the second, which is nice, and then they've just gone and just put red and green together and thought, we'll put that out. And I didn't really like it, but you know what? I think right now it's grown on me. I think it does kind of work well. I mean, it's up to you, as I said. That's my personal opinion. A lot of people don't really actually like it, but I think it could grow on you, and it's not for everyone, but I'm sure there are people out there who would actually like these, who would actually like to buy these. I mean, I got them for 155. I'll put in the description where you can get them from and so on, but yeah, I mean, the price wise for what they are, not too bad. But yeah, let's go straight into it. So as I said, described what that is, but initially in the other colorways, actually, just to let you know, the Messi branding was not at the front, as you probably know. It was actually here on the side. So where you've now got two Adidas, kind of branding logos on the side of the boot. There used to be, on the previous colorways, there was a Messi kind of branding on the side on one of the boots, and then on the other foot there was the Adidas logo, as there is there. But now what you've got is the two Messi kind of branding on the front of the boot, and on the side you've got the Adidas logo on both boots. So yeah, that's something different from the other colorways. Now moving to the heel and the midpoint of the boot, you've got like a kind of red and black stripy kind of graphic going on, which it works well. Looks really nice. And then obviously another thing that stands out compared to, you know, many other boots out there is the framework, the 3D kind of framework design that's going from the kind of the laces to the heel. It's not actually, you know, secured onto the actual synthetic material under it. It's actually kind of loose. It's just stitched on at certain points around the heel. But yeah, that works well, and that's just to give, you know, a better grip on the, you know, around your foot, obviously. Then now another distinctive difference between these and the previous two colorways of 15.1 is the actual texture of the upper. Now, it's also known as Messi Touch Skin, but this is actually kind of, it looks, what would I say, like a bit of snake skin almost. It's almost like the texture is like almost like snake skin. The previous ones was kind of a more golf ball kind of, you know, kind of shape to the texture of the actual upper. But this is more kind of a snake skin kind of texture, which I think works really well. And to be honest, it does look kind of premium. It looks, you know, it looks better for me personally. That's my own personal view. So let me know what you guys think about that. And yes, I think I'll move on to the sole, and then obviously there's a centralized lacing system here. Moving on to the sole of the boot, you've got a kind of black sole plate. And then once again, from the midpoint to the heel of the boot, you've also got that red and black stripy kind of design graphic going on. The studs are green. At the bottom, you know, they're more of a triangular shape, these two back ones, but they move up to be more like a circular kind of shape. Now, let's move into the inside of the boot itself. You get a kind of suede finished sole, which also says Messi 15.1 built to win, and it says that in all the other colorways that has actually come out for the 15.1s, and then a nice kind of design at the bottom, nothing special there. Are kind of, you know, restrictive in that sense, but that's only if you've got excessive wide, you know, feet. But apart from that, now one difference between this colorway and the previous two colorways, you might not be able to see it too well, guys, but there's extra kind of, they put an extra bit of material right on the front there, and I think that's just because of the kind of synthetic material they've used on this boot, this kind of snake skin kind of, you know, synthetic upper. So they put a bit of extra material on the front there, just obviously to, you know, hopefully prevent a bit of, you know, wear and tear quicker than if it wasn't there. So that's really nice of Adidas to do that. Now, talking a bit more about this framework that's going on, I think for me it does make the boot a bit bulkier, but apart from that, I mean, it's going to help in terms of, you know, control your touch. You know, that's what Messi is about, his touch. You know, also, you know, when you're side footing the ball, there's going to be a lot more grip, especially like if it's wet, for instance. You're going to get a lot more grip than you do if it wasn't there. And also, just to let you know, you're probably wondering, some of you, if you are, you know, wondering, that is, I was, which one's actually lighter between the X15s and these. Now, I can tell you the X15s are actually a lot lighter than these, simply probably because of the framework. The framework adds a bit more weight to the actual boot, but then again, this does support your foot a lot more than the X15s, because obviously this as you tighten your laces, this framework tightens your, you know, the boot and your foot together. There's a bit of padding on the inside of the boot. I just remembered to tell you guys, in the inside round, you know, your actual heel, which will, you know, help obviously secure the boot to your foot. Now, the colorway probably isn't for everyone. It's probably not for everyone, but I mean, if you're looking for something different, you know, that isn't, you know, the usual kind of, you know, plain or, you know, colorway which most boots come in, this one is definitely one to go for. I mean, there's a range of, you know, designs and colors going on textures, obviously with the synthetic kind of snakeskin material on the upper. Yeah, I think if you're looking for a kind of different boot to what's out there, this definitely is the one to go for. And obviously it's light still, but as I said, it's a bit bulkier around here, obviously because of the framework, but that again gives you a bit more control and touch. So what I'm actually gonna do now is, put them on my feet for you guys to actually have a look at, and then, maybe have a few touches with the ball so, you see how they look. Okay guys, it's the on feet of the Messi 15.1 in a solar red, solar green, and black colorway. As you can see, you're definitely gonna stand out. As I said earlier, I wasn't a big fan of these, to be honest, at first. I felt like the colors didn't really go, but as I said, it's grown on me, I must say. It's definitely grown on me, these boots. And yeah, first thing I'll say, guys, is I'm actually wearing a size 9 because I'm a size 9. However, I would suggest going up a size because they are really narrow. I mean, the store that I went to buy these from were actually out of stock of a size 10, UK 10 that is. So I just stuck with my normal size, but I would suggest going up a size. On that note, I would definitely suggest also, if you have got excessive wide feet, that is like kind of extremely wide feet, that you probably don't get these because you're not really going to get any expanding or stretch really out of them, simply because of the framework in this area, which kind of restricts any form of stretching or expanding of the boot itself. In terms of traction and responsiveness of the boot, they are actually really good. I think the layout of the studs under the boot, as I'll show you now, really help to, in that sense. But you'll see that now when I do a little bit of ball work, just for you guys to see how it looks with the boots look with a ball. So that was the on feet where I was doing a bit of ball work just for you guys to see how the boot looked with a ball. Also, tell me if you have got the boot, what you think about it. As I said, definitely get a size up, because they are pretty tight. Definitely a comfortable boot. I mean, the suede insoles help quite a bit. And just to let you know also, guys, because I think I forgot to tell you earlier, there's a bit of plastic here which definitely helps, because I know from previous boots that I've had, you kind of get rips, or the boot opens up here. I think that's really secure. You might be able to hear that. It's definitely tough and just makes the boot a lot firmer. If you've got excessive wide feet, as I said, on on feet, I don't think these would be for you, just because the framework here, the 3D kind of framework that goes around the heel to the midpoint of the boot, doesn't really allow for too much stretching or expansion of the actual boot. But in terms of playing with these, definitely I would recommend them. They are absolutely brilliant. The colorway, once again, it's up to you. Tell me what you guys think about the colorway. Do you think it's nice? Do you hate it? Do you think it's completely wrong? Let me know below in the comments, and please like, comment and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Until my next boot review and next video, check out my Instagram also, guys. Big on Instagram as well. And yeah, thanks for watching.